What? Oh, you guys.
Giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakisha. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pull card like Uno. Flip like Tudo. You like too Uno. You in a no chat, you go. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they
Alright, so guys. Alright. Here we go.
Folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights, I'm just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me, cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. Now it's by the stove. Big beside this.
Yo, boys. Here we go.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston... season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action here on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown,
wow.
Houston.
For the first time in my history. For the first time in history. My first time in history, I've been scored on first. Holy crap.
Well, that's how they envisioned
Alright.
the football to start the game.
That was so weird.
And I don't know
Okay.
if that was scripted. Was it an audible?
Hold on.
Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the
Alrighty
right
then.
call on against the right defense.
Okay. Alrighty then.
And they end up in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That was good.
That'll be taken in the end zone. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go. Nay'Don!
On 1st and 10, Dennis. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace.
There we go.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And a solid run down inside the 30. There are the numbers last week for Jay Ajayi. 6 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown. And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change up in personnel because they want to make sure that their #1 guy has fresh legs for the playoffs. Ertz has it inside. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't
Deep
panic.
touchdown.
But it's all
No,
true,
he
isn't
had
it?
it in his hands.
You get out of
Come
what
on,
you plan
man.
to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Dennis, his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because most
Get
football
it!
are taught never
God!
throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Oh, it's going to be terrible.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Yeet.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're able to return this one
That was
all the way
terrible.
up to the 45.
At some point,
I'm gonna play
we
my
get into
game.
our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now a first carry for
Get it.
Lamar Miller. And
Come
his first
on.
carry, he loses the football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Stop him! Oh my God.
He'll have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A gain of 4 that time as the
my
drive
God.
continues. A first down carry now for Miller.
No
And this
face.
time not quite
No
to the
face.
30. It'll be down
No
at
face.
the 31-yard line.
No face, yeah.
A look at the numbers from last week for Miller.
If you had
15
to
carries,
slap him.
53 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride.
Yes!
Coming and down he goes. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in. And
What are you doing?
At the 5.
Oh my God. What are you doing?
DeAndre Hopkins with his second
Why are you seeing me
touchdown of its
then?
opening quarter.
Oh my
And the
God.
Texans will extend their lead. Still first, and now it's blocked. And the Eagles have got it, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I need your help on this one. We just saw an extra point blocked. Do you think the rain had anything to do with it getting blocked?
Everything goes a little bit slower, but I'll tell you what, the snap and the hold, they look good.
Yeah, and most of the time, look when you bring that up about it getting slower. It's deliberate when it gets slower, right? Because you have to go through it a little bit more. You want to be just a little bit more careful catching the ball, putting it down, and giving him a chance to kick it.
Throwing on first down. Dennis being chased out left.
Oh my God! What are you doing? Oh Lord!
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
God, what are you
Well, it certainly
doing?
appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got...
He's got a man complete. Alshon Jeffrey.
I didn't even. Oh my God! I died.
77 yards. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body, ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control, and you're exactly right. Even if people are
And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
right now, he's one of those stuffers that you see in basketball. You know, he got points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Elliott now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
There we go.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because
no way that's on me. No way that's on me.
Maybe not
This
so
can't be
much
on
in the
me.
second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Offense.
There we go. Accept.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it?
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. A shotgun snap for Watson. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Now our defense is clicking. Now we're back. We're back, baby.
Coordinator, and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
On fourth down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Now Sproles. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Come on.
The ball away and it
I didn't even see that guy.
The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there. But
what are you doing?
Making plays like that,
Catch
they might
it.
just get a few.
Yeah,
My
once you
God.
get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, there we go.
Better and quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Dennis. He'll buy some time right. His throw caught at about the 5.
Let's go.
He got 29 yards that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you just...
With touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone, so tough to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Certainly did, and the back of the end zone is treated the same way as the sideline. You have to get your feet down, inbounds, for it to count as a catch. How about the backgrounds of some of these guys, though? Did they work on maybe some more ballet, some dance? Who knows?
Yeah, you and I were talking the other day. I remember one of my favorite kids shows growing up. I don't know that I want to name it, but... guys like
let's go. Let's go.
They're showing their ballet skill.
And you have to remember when they were kids and their parents would tell them to take the ballet classes, you know they were fighting them like crazy. But right now they're saying, thanks, Mom.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 26.
Oh, thank God.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Caught left side.
Jeez.
Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Well, that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
Let's go! And he's taken down. Nigel Brown in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, it's Watson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
Come on, why is he wide open?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Watson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw is Watson. Throwing on 3rd and long. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there, and he definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
An excellent coverage. And right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone, get you 6?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
Oh my god. Hold on. Nope. That was... God.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Dennis flushed out right. He's going to, and that's caught inside the 30. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
And remember, partner, that's a...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is Ertz with it. Unsuccessful. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board. I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll kick things off with an interconference matchup. The New York Giants on the road at Indianapolis. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter. Odell Beckham, a touchdown reception. Next, we'll stay in the AFC South as we fly through Kentucky and on down to Nashville to check on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the visiting Washington Redskins who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes for the veteran Alex Smith. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And that one all even as they play the visiting Bucs. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Elliott now to kick this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Watson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one, because he's
okay, that's bullcrap.
His results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Stop first. Oh, come on.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Oh, crap.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice
Oh, my
of the
God.
player. You took
What are
it
you
yourself,
doing?
but it didn't go your way.
Catch it.
At the end of the day,
They did
it all
a
comes
blitz.
back to the
What
head
have we
coach. He has the
done?
final determination on whether to actually
What are
challenge
you
the player or
doing?
not. In this
Oh,
case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so
What are
heartbreaking.
you
You throw
doing?
that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to
Let's
be
get
right.
first down.
And when it
Let's
comes back
go.
the other way, you have to regroup.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. And, you know, he may not have the franchise tag, but I bet they're relieved to have that deal done, keep him around.
And he's a good guy, a valuable player to them, and they wanted to make sure they had him around. Good team chemistry. Always hard to find when you've got it. You don't want to let it get away.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal.
Okay.
Here's Ajayi, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Okay, no score on that play.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The quick
He's in.
slant caught.
Yes!
Number 15 of the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now it's Watson. Throw left side complete. It's Griffin.
It's a 2-yard gain.
Down at the 27-yard
Good job.
line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame. Hoping to scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere.
This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 61 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Play action. Dennis. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dennis. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles are pouring it on.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Elliott now to kick this one away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. Detroit.
From the gun, Dennis. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st and 10, Dennis.
Come on.
And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Off the play fake. Dennis. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 70th catch for him on the year. And like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Dennis.
No!
Rifles one.
Get him!
Intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against it. And that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you take...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nigel Brown in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Out of the gun, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Touchdown! Yes! And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Eluding the pressure right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there.
God.
For 2 up
Buffalo
this big.
is killing you.
One time when I played in Brandon and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us.
Alright, Buffalo, don't be the Falcons in the game.
And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a melee later, though. And now out comes Houston. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back to the air. Watson on second down.
Big it!
Almost had it. The big D lineman
God,
nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Good
Right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive.
First down.
Past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Throwing on first down. Dennis. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
That's a first.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good...
Okay. No way. That was a first.
8 yards on the first down completion.
What? Okay, it's good. Okay. Take a look at this. Okay.
To throw on second down. Dennis on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here to game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get it first.
Oh, that was my bad. Okay.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Perfect.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Look, he's wide open.
Touchdown! And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They have full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Oh, they came back.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see the Eagles. Texans are going to go the Eagles. But then the Eagles select grouped up. So, right.
Watson on first down.
That's
Center
complete.
of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And that'll bring up second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On first down, Watson. He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Dang. The heck?
Here's Watson now on second down. Looking left
Oh, I
side,
thought he
and he's
picked
got
it.
a man.
I thought he
That's
picked
Griffin.
it.
And he'll be taken down
Yeah,
at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's now one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more. Down, they could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successfully.
Oh my God.
He deserves a
That was
bronze leg
terrible.
as he gets this one away. It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the
Oh my God, he's
2015
wide
season,
open.
I commented.
God.
And that's
No,
caught
sure.
inside the 30.
Touchdown.
They are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument I get on the other side is, hey, do something about it.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
On the NFL scoreboard there in the fourth now in Carson. And it was the Chargers who were able to take home the victory in that one. Phillip Rivers, he was the story there with 4 touchdown passes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
He just stood up. Jordan stood up in the tackle.
So 1st and 10 now from
Well,
the
he
30.
just came back. 37 seconds. If the Giants lose this, they're not in the playoffs. At this rate, they lose this, no playoffs for you, Giants.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
We could get 80 points.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
19.
Following the fumble recovery, Dennis flushed to his right.
God!
Give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And with that touchdown pass, he has broken the record for the most in a single game. What an incredible day for this guy.
How did we get this lucky to be here to see this performance? Touchdown pass after touchdown pass after touchdown pass. An amazing, incredible day.
Steps away to his left.
Run!
They're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way. And obviously, this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article is saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end.
Let's go, baby.
It didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
I guess I'll see you guys next time tomorrow for the last season, week 17. Then I'll see you guys Sunday for the wild card. Actually, not the wild card, because I think I already have the bye. So, yeah, no, we're good. I have a bye in the playoff. I have a bye in the wild card. I know I do. And I know I do for a fact. There's no way I don't have a bye with 15 now. If I can go 16 now. Plain and grand. Chris Long. Nope. Alright.